Welcome to my garage. This is where the magic happens. So we all know that there's about 1 million options now with social media. You know, you've got your Facebook, you got your Twitter.
Who cares?
And all this other baloney, but the one that I think is probably the most popular with people in action sports now has definitely got to be Instagram. And yeah, about 60% of the pictures that are really funny and get posted on Instagram are of cats and of food, but there are that other 40% that post really, really cool things. So here we go. These are the people that I follow that I find are very interesting. My number one follow is Sterling Spencer, professional surfer from Florida. The stuff that he posts up there is pretty damn funny. A lot of it kind of has to do with him being part man, part horse. Mr. Tony Hawk. Tony's always traveling the globe. Throwback posts, pictures of him when he was younger. And he has a pretty good eye for photography too, so I like to follow him. Oh, another really interesting one to follow is Nate Bozon, the Bozenuts. Nate seems to only post pictures of weed and beer. Nate is just one of those special human beings that you wonder how they're still alive. But whatevs. Bucky Lasek, he's a fun one to follow. You know, he has that huge bowl in his backyard. He's posting pictures of barbecues back there and you know, skateboard stuff, and he's into racing cars now too. If you like cars, definitely follow Ken Block. He is serious about his Instagram. Ken has a really, in my opinion, a really good eye for things that are cool. I follow a lot of people on here. I'm just trying to really narrow it down right now. Kelly Slater's a good one to follow. And Ian Walsh. Ian Walsh updates his quite a bit. And probably the best one to follow in surfing has to be Matt Wilkinson. He mainly just posts pictures of girls' boobs and men's butts, and not necessarily in that order. Who else? Mark Healy. Healy is always catching really big fish and swimming with sharks. I like to follow Steve Caballero. He always has really cool stuff, lots of artwork, lots of old vintage stuff of him and his skating. In snowboarding, Louis Vito is my go-to follow just because I like to see how someone who pretends they're a hip-hop star lives via pictures.
Drop it. Now take that can and shake it.
There's my list of people to follow on Instagram. I'm addicted to it. Instagram, Action Sports. Hit me up at awesome AWSM at AlliSports.com and suggest to me some people to follow on Instagram that don't post pictures of cats and food 24/7. Please, let me know.